What's going on, everybody? Another one of these weird little commentaries that I'm gonna do. And I'm recording on OBS. There's a little bit of gameplay. Actually, let me put myself off to the side so you can see a little bit more of the gameplay. Actually, let me put myself on this side because yeah, there we go. You can see a little bit more of the gameplay. I don't know if it matters. Anyway, let me start by saying I love all of you. Thank you guys so much for a crazy year. This video will be about why I left Twitch, and I've gotten this question asked an insane amount, and I'm almost getting to the point where I'm sick of answering it. I'll be honest. It's something that I think I haven't really talked about too much, and like a lot of the, well, you guys know I rant a lot, but a lot of the main reasons I've kind of just, you know, skimmed over. But this is the video of why I left Twitch, and just, yeah, it wasn't a great platform for me to stream on. I feel like the platform has plateaued, and it caters to the extremely high-end, top-tier streamers now, and that's cool. And I think that's just because it's gotten so big. It's kind of like YouTube, where YouTube really pushes the top creators, and the lowly guys kind of fall by the wayside. They want people to grow, and if you're gonna grow, you make really good content that you can get to that point. But they want you to do that by yourself, and they don't really offer a lot of help. And I feel like Twitch has kind of gotten to that point as well, where there's not a bunch of help left on the platform. So there's not a lot of growth, and I've plateaued after I forgot what we hit, but it was like 50,000 followers, and I plateaued, and I played Battlefield, and it maybe was another reason why I didn't do very good, was because as much fun as Battlefield is to play, the game itself is maybe not the best viewed, because there's no like competitive scene, there's no storytelling. It's you know, I feel like battle royales tell like a story of, you know, you spawn in, you get your loot, you have a transition period. Battlefield doesn't really have that. Battlefield's just spawn, kill, shoot, die, spawn again, kill, shoot, die. So I feel like it gets repetitive, and I base my whole channel around it, and I thought there was going to be a competitive scene for it later on. Battlefield Hardline, I thought it was going to do really good, but it was a very casual game, and it's not to say that it's fun. I think it's probably one of the most fun games I've ever played. But at the same time, you know, I think it just, it wasn't the right game to base my channel around. And looking back, I wish I played a little bit more variety, played a little bit more of like a main streaming game like I do on Facebook, and you live and learn kind of thing. But once you have built your whole channel around that idea, it stuck, and I couldn't, you know, break out of this. You know, I felt like I always had to stream Battlefield just for an insignificant amount. Not to say you guys as a viewer were insignificant, but it always had to be Battlefield just to try to get enough viewers where I could make a little bit of money. And it came down to money at the end of the day, because you get worried, you want to keep making money, and you go do this for a full-time job, and you want to keep making money, but other people don't want to watch a different game than what you know, base your channel upon. So at the end of the day, it was a crazy time for me. It wasn't to say that I was wrong. It was a big learning experience. But after a certain amount of time, it became apparent that I don't think I was going to grow anymore. And the plateau that I think 99% of streamers that stream on Twitch, that they hit this plateau and they level out, and there's no gain. And if you're at a decent following when you hit that plateau, great. I think you could still, you know, do decent on the platform, but there's really not much room for growth unless you're it's not to say that it's always like that for everybody, unless you're, you know, a Tim the Tap Man, or just somebody just so funny, or somebody has just the best content that nobody's ever seen and has ideas. I think that is that will get you to the top, and you don't have to worry about it. But everybody else, there's this thing where, you know, you have people that have done, people stream. You're not going to be unique. You know, there's people that have done what you've done. The only thing that's cool about you is you are yourself, and that is the only uniqueness you could bring to the channel. And my music just died out. The sounded ding dang dang. Anyway, we're ranting a little bit. What else? I wrote it down on my phone really quick. But yeah, also why I switched to Facebook. The promise for the future was huge. Facebook had a platform that was growing. They already have the social media platform to power this kind of streaming thing that they wanted to, do with their people. So it was just the right decision, I think, because Facebook was new to the game, and they're still new to the game. They're still very, very early, and they haven't rolled out half of the features that they want on the platform, but they're backed by Facebook. They have this huge social media platform behind it, and that is where I've gotten almost all my following from, is the social aspect. People, come on my stream, like you guys. You'll come on my stream, you'll share my follower, you'll share my stream with your friends, and they share it, and it just is a chain reaction, and that is, I think, a huge difference between Twitch and Facebook. Also, with how Facebook is, I mean, I've grown exponentially, I think, because we're one of the first to stream on the platform. If you were one of the first to stream on Twitch, you kind of got the same thing where you were ahead of the curve because you did it first, and I felt like I wasn't even first on Facebook, but I felt like if I jumped in on it early enough, it was the right decision to just propel the channel. And after 6 months, we have over my Twitch. I hit like 50-something thousand followers on Twitch, and I'm almost at 70,000. We're getting close to 70,000 on Facebook after 6 months, and it took me 4 years on Twitch to do that. So the difference was kind of huge, noticing that at the beginning. So that was another factor in why I switched and I left. Otherwise, I mean, it's just, it's common knowledge at that point, where what else and what other reasons and factors. It just made sense, money standpoint, my future, and that's about it. Otherwise, Twitch is, like I said, they cater to the top of the top echelon of people, and sadly, I think that they just, all the other people fall by the wayside, and they don't really care too much, and there's a lot of promises, but they don't follow up on stuff. So, and Facebook obviously has, propelled my channel, and they help. They want to, help. They're very, very adamant about helping your channel grow, and it has been huge. They tweet you out, they host you, they try to get you the recognition you deserve if you were a good streamer, and it shows. It shows right now. Not to say that in the future that it won't change, because as your platform grows, a lot of changes. I mean, I'm not even going to say Facebook isn't going to end up coming like Twitch, and not to say that Twitch is in a bad spot. It's just they prioritize the top people for versus anything else. So I'm saying a lot. We're starting to say that's ranting knows. Anyway, I'm gonna be done here. I'm going to wrap it up, and we'll make another video. If you want to hear about anything else I say or talk, or know more about me, let me know. I like doing these little ranty rant videos, and I know a lot of people probably don't want to watch it, but if you have any idea for like a layout or whatever, I don't know, maybe having this in the background helped you, or maybe I should just get rid of my face cam in general and we should just talk over gameplay, and that might work as well. But let me know in the comments. Like the video, and it helps out a lot. And I'm starting to watch my gameplay and get distracted. But I love all of you. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your weekend. If I don't see you, and that's about all I got. Words, things, stuff. Have a good night. Peace out.